It's time for Newsworthy Clips, and boy, is this one technical, and we have a technical guy here with us, David Morton. Hi, David.
How's it going, Brandon? I'm happy to be here and to get technical.
Well, we're talking about a chip war.
Oh, boy.
So that's pretty intense. Two companies going at it here over the semiconductor chips, David, and that is something that is of interest to many people. So let's dig into this a little bit. David, my first question is about the first article about the semiconductors. What is significant about this competition between the two companies involved?
Well, it could really change the relationship the countries have. I know that for a while, TSMC was a very, very popular chip manufacturer. They were providing they were providing chips for places all over, for all kinds of really famous companies. Like I think Apple was buying them, Android was buying them. They were supplying a lot, and it was a huge source of income and even prestige. But with Samsung moving up, it could really kind of destabilize that power that TSMC had before. The advantage, of course, is that whenever you have that kind of big competition moving in, then you start to up your game. So that could mean that TSMC just starts to produce even better chips, even more advanced chips. But these days, with chips getting smaller and smaller, they're requiring more and more advanced technology in order to make those chips. And honestly, the technology has grown significantly in just the last few years. So I'm almost afraid to see where they're going to go next with it. But something like this is what inspires growth.
All right, well, let's move on to the second day of Newsworthy, where we are talking about high-speed rail. And we're looking at high-speed rail in China and also in Japan. And there's a competition here as well, but I want to talk about the significance of the high-speed rail industry and how that affects the transportation industry. What are your thoughts on this, David?
I think that the idea of levitating magnetic trains is so cool. It almost seems like science fiction, and for a while it was, but it is an incredible solution to kind of breaking the limits that we have in terms of how fast a train can go. It's a big thing. It's got these wheels or whatever, and it's traveling on a track. And because of friction, it's only able to go so fast. But if it's levitating, that reduces that, even almost eliminates it. So I think that even thinking way ahead to build structures in space, this kind of technology could have a big impact on future technologies like that.
Absolutely. And before we go, we can't leave out the Ferris wheel. There's this big Ferris wheel that's opening up or has opened up in Miami. Would you get on it? Are you a fan of Ferris wheels, David?
Ferris wheels are okay. I prefer carousels. The ones that go around this way. I don't know. There's something nice about it. You got the music. You're on this little horsey thing or whatever shape it is. They got dragons. They got horses. And then the music plays, and you kind of go around in this circle. And it almost feels like this metaphor for love or for life. You go around, twisting around in circles to the music, and then the ride stops. Then you get off, and the next people get on. There's something deeply poetic about it to me. But Ferris wheels are okay. I would ride it once.
All right. Well, I didn't expect that answer. That was rather poetic, but a great place to leave us. We'll see you next time here on Insights.
See you later.
Thanks, David.
No problem.
Thank you, guys.